In politics, a lot of people ask me, will Donald Trump win the nomination and become president? It's two questions, really. First, will he win the nomination? Second, will he become president? And there are two very good answers. As for the nomination, will he become the Republican nominee? And the answer increasingly looks like, yeah, he will. If you go to 538.com or really any of the polling websites, you'll see he holds not just a lead in most of the upcoming primary states, but a commanding lead. Yeah, a commanding lead. That doesn't mean he's the best candidate. That just means he's who's likely to win. Now, that's in a three-way race with Cruz, Rubio, and Trump. And if Cruz or Rubio drop out, it becomes a two-way race. It gets a little more competitive. But as Trump wins early states, that means whoever's second in line has a lot of catch-up to do. Cruz is a lunatic. Rubio is milquetoast. Trump is a populist. Now, Bernie Sanders is also gaining ground, which means there's a very distinct possibility we could have a not Republican versus a not Democrat in the final election. I don't think it's going to come to that. It looks like, based on today's polling at least, it's going to be Trump versus Hillary. And that's, it's not exciting, but it's fine. But why is Trump so popular? And who is he? Well, first of all, Trump is a man of the people. And by the people, I mean, which people? Trump is a man of the people, specifically racist, bigoted assholes. He is a man of those people. And my God, do they love to emulate his style. They think they're him. Bernie supporters try to be like Bernie. Moderate, temperate, even-keeled, stay off the attack, focus on the issues. And Trump supporters try to be like Trump. Huge fucking assholes. Now, mind you, Trump is a brilliant guy. He's got so much going on. He knows who he is. He knows what he stands for. And he has a track record that allows him to be a huge asshole. His supporters, however, are just assholes. I'm sorry. I can't get behind Trump because his supporters are too big of a-holes. It's just how it is. But Trump, now here's the second question. Who is Trump? Well, he's conservative. He stands for American principles and making America great again and standing up for making America great again with principles. Right. That's all platitudes and bullshit. Trump is the biggest supporter of all time of the Clinton Foundation. Really? Interesting. If you go back to the 90s and early aughts, Trump supported all the things which liberals today support. So you can say, well, no, he does not support those things now. And you may be right. You may be wrong. I mean, you may be right, but you may be wrong. Now, if you come to Cruz or Rubio, you know what those pair of douche canals support. They support the establishment and they support towing the line and generally being crazy people. Cruz has, Trump has said, I would like to remove the 12 million illegals in the U.S. Cruz has said, I will order ICE to to break into homes, abduct by force, and remove every illegal from the country. Holy shit. Remove 12 million people from the country. What are you talking about? Well, first of all, there's due process, and Cruz knows that because he's a Harvard Law graduate with honors. Cruz knows that. He's just making shit up. He's just pandering to the lowest of the low. But even if that was an actual policy, it would cost $1 trillion. You can't do that, man. And it would wreck the economy. I mean, let's get real. But Cruz is not about getting real. It's just not his thing. Getting real in the Panderdome? That'll cost you, man. You can't do that. So who is Trump really? Who is he really? Well, I have to tell you, of the Republican candidates, he is, to my chagrin, my favorite. Rubio is establishment milquetoast. He is irresponsible. He has always lived beyond his means. He has always reputed himself beyond his character. He is a dry mouth, worthless piece of toast. He's garbage. He's not experienced enough for the job. He's worthless. Then we've got Ted Cruz, who is a 5-pound bucket of shit in a 5-ounce thimble. A mega thimble. It's a big thimble, I'll grant you. But Ted Cruz is a worthless pile of human garbage. It's not enough that he looks like Grandpa Munster. It's not enough that he looks like Kevin from The Office. Those are just, that's just insulting someone needlessly. Let's not go there. Although I just did. No. The problem with Ted Cruz is that everyone who has ever worked with him since forever thinks he's a huge asshole. And you know what? He must be. He must be. If everyone who's ever worked with him says he's an asshole, he's an asshole. And if you haven't seen the video of him trying to give his teenage daughter a little smoochy doochie, oh my God, it's creepy. He looks like a fucking child molester. And I'm not saying Ted Cruz molests his children. I'm not saying that. But if it came out that he did, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me. But the thing is, no, Ted Cruz, what he has stated in terms of policies is dangerous and toxic. Trump is an unknown. We don't know what Trump would do if elected. We do know very well what Cruz and Rubio would do if elected. So, in terms of Republican candidates, I will take the unknown crazy over the guaranteed crazy. But the big thing, and this is a message to my friends who support Trump, if you want to support him with humility. Don't try to support him by being huge assholes. Trump gets away with being an asshole because he's spent 50 years building up his asshole credentials. He has. He gets away with it. He gets away with it because he's earned it. But you guys, you 20-year-olds, you 30-year-olds, you 50-year-olds who have never been in politics or business, you do not get to be assholes. And the more you do that, the more you push people away from supporting Trump. It's just how it goes. So, politics, man. I do, by the way, have a new chair which is less squeaky. It's possible you can hear the squeak of my chair in the podcast. I have it. It's in the car. Tina bought it for me, like 2 months ago. It's been in the car for like 2 months. I really should go get it. But then I have to build it, and that's a whole thing. And anyway, yeah. Trump supporters are assholes. There you go.